what for you is kind of the selling point to go to Top Game Management? What for you is the selling point for, hey, Tyson Chartier should be your manager?
I just think, we're kind of a small family atmosphere. I think the biggest complaint I hear from athletes, because a lot of times the fighters I manage have never had a manager. So, they're kind of from amateur up through, a new league pro, and they've never had a manager other than me, so they don't really know what to expect. It's more their coach wants me to help them get to the next level and kind of guide them. But when I talk to athletes that are like, either outside this region or have dealt with other managers, and the two biggest complaints I hear is that I don't trust my manager. Like I think he lies, and that I can't get a hold of my manager. And I always tell the fighters, there's two things I can promise: is one, I'll never lie to you, even if it's what you don't want to hear, and two, I'll be very responsive. If I don't answer, it's because I'm either sleeping and I didn't hear my phone ring, or I'm doing something with my kids, or I'm on the mat teaching a class or teaching a session, but I always get back to you right away. I hear horror stories of guys texting their manager on a Sunday and then getting a text back on a Thursday night. I don't even understand how that works. How is that guy your manager if you can't even get a hold of him for 4 days? But yeah, I mean, those are really the two biggest things, and I think those aren't big deals until you've had to deal with a manager where it is a big deal. And yeah, I mean, it's I'm not the right fit for everybody. No manager is perfect for every fighter, and no fighter is perfect for every manager. So I'm pretty picky with who I work with, and I'd say more often than not, I have conversations and I say, hey, I don't think this is a good fit, and we kind of go different directions. And I'm not trying to have 100 guys under contract just for FOMO. I'm not like worried about missing out on an opportunity. Oh, that fighter could go to the UFC someday, I should sign him. It's like, no, I want to work with people that when my phone goes off and it says their name, I get excited, not annoyed. Because I think some fighters, you see them bounce around 4 or 5 different managers, they're headaches, and they're just never going to be happy, and they're going to complain about everything. It's never going to be their fault, so they're going to blame the easiest thing to blame, which would be their manager or their coach, or they're going to change camps or whatever. So I really want to make sure I understand them on a personal level, and get to know them, and make sure they're a good fit culturally with what we're doing, and my vibe and their vibe, and what their expectations are versus what I'm providing, and then we come to an agreement whether or not we think it makes sense.